Hello and welcome. Your host Elizibar. Oh, look at that dramatic book drop. Hold on, I need to get the camera to lighten up a little bit. There we go. I don't know why it's being so dang sensitive. Really shouldn't be. I gotta go find that setting and change it. But in the meantime, Gogor. Issue 5. Sadly, it's the last one. I can't believe this. So we start off this issue. Our protagonist getting interrogated by the bad guys. And look at him, you know the bad guys. This one guy's got like a spiky ball hat, man. You know he's a villain. The other one's like a snake man. If spiky ball hats and snake men don't tell people who a villain is, I don't know what does. They're appropriately menacing. The Domus dude here with the spiky ball hat, he's uncaring. He has no respect for anything. Like, it's dope. Menacing, scary, it's fantastic. And we lead right up naturally. I love this sequence. One, two, three, four. Ready? Bam! Oh, that's great. We get a little bit of violence, this little bit of action that happens right here. It was so satisfying that I didn't really care that the rest of the book is kind of a wrap up of the story arc. So they go to some other islands. The Domus are already there, looting stuff, mistreating the local wildlife. They take care of some of the local wildlife. Our protagonist meets some friends in a compromising manner. Oh my. But yeah, meet some friends. They talk. They catch up on everything that's going on. It's like, whew, I can take a breath. But as the hero says, as our little protagonist dude, as he says to Gogor, like, shouldn't we be doing something? Shouldn't we be doing something? We've been out here, we've reconned, we've looked around. Shouldn't we be saving things? Why don't we attack the Domus? Why don't we destroy one of their strongholds? Sadly, the last issue. It's supposed to be a 10-issue arc or 10-issue story. This is the end of like the first half of the story. The issue, like after that little bit of action, the little climax scene, we're really into the anticlimax. It's like relax, you're coming down from that high, boom, breathe, and I'm ready for the next issue. I'm absolutely ready for the next issue. There's lots of really pretty art in here. Just lots of stuff that teases the imagination, that tickles the brain. But that's it. And there's a little insert in here from creator that kind of explains why. Uh, they weren't selling enough. And then there's this little bit here. And oh boy, I sure hope he's not talking about me here. He's not. He's talking about Comicsgate. But I sure hope he's not talking about me because as much as I've been frustrated with some books, I don't think I've ever actually ripped a book apart. I understand where he's coming from as a creator. You know, I think he's kind of missing a little bit of some of the criticism. I wouldn't talk about this except the book talks about this kind of stuff. And I think he's kind of missing that it's not just those, at least for the first part, we're talking about like YouTubers and Twitter personalities that are talking comic books and talking trash. I think he's kind of forgetting that a lot of that is in direct response to what the people that made those books did. So you have like, Marvel editors saying that if you're a Republican, you can't work in this industry. If you're this or that or whatever, you can't work in this industry because you don't meet the right criteria, because you're not one of the cronies. You're not satisfying their nepotism quotient, you know? And then they'll just call fans Nazis. It's a good thing I'm not monetized on YouTube. Otherwise, I would just demonetize this video by saying that word. That's how insane things have gotten. Is you can't even have this discussion anymore. because the very act of discussing it is banned. It's very 1984, really. It's like the soft fascism. So I understand his point and how he would like the level of discourse be elevated to be higher. But as he goes on to talk about, much of what appears on the big news sites is wildly disconnected from what's going on in the comic book shops. Big controversies, da da da, while great comics go unnoticed. Yeah, it's the people over here that you were dissing. Some of them, they're right here with you, man. I'm right here with you. Like, I would like to live in a world where we were not dominated by lies and fake news, but we don't live in that world. And I don't know how to get to that world. If I did, boy, I'd be leading the charge. As it is, I try to do my part. So I really liked Gogor issue 5, and I know like the last I don't know how long of this video was me talking about the creator's assertion there towards the end, but it is what it is. It's a shame that this series is ending. It's been so good. It's been a great adventure story, and I am going to miss it. I am going to miss reading this. Gosh, that's a shame. Gogor has been such good stuff. It's been such good stuff. I'll see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Um, God, no. I'm not ending it here. So thematically, Gogor is a very classic adventure. You have someone who's not familiar with the world going out, and they meet someone who's also weird. So now you have these two weird perspectives, and you start encountering other people that tell you, the viewer, or the reader, or whatever, and the characters, how the world works. Go look at like Star Wars, the first movie. You got this backwater kid. He meets this powerful person. They go on wacky space adventures, and the kid learns valuable lessons along the way. Like Gogor, solidly in that tradition. It's good stuff. Yeah, I know. I just used a sci-fi movie as an example of fantasy, but come on, let's be honest. Star Wars is like space fantasy. All right, now I'm really gonna go. You all take care of yourselves, and I sure hope I see you next time. And I'm just gonna go be bummed now because Gogor 6 is not happening, and that's a shame. It absolutely is.